What is happening, everybody? Welcome to Off the Rails, a recovery podcast dedicated to ending the stigma of addiction through open discussion on all things recovery related. My name is Mark, and with me always are Dave and Jared. And today we got our first returning guest to shoot the sober shit. Her name's Alyssa. Alyssa, thanks for joining us.
Our favorite Italian.
That's true. How was everyone's week? Who wants to start?
I can go first.
Oh.
Right out of the gates.
Alyssa Gian Pietro.
Okay.
Are you going to update us? Hold on. Sorry. Are you going to update us just on your week? Or are you going to give us a little, which is fine, but are you going to give us the listeners a little update on just your life since the episode took off, the stardom you probably received from the video?
Are we saving that for our 50th anniversary episode, though?
Oh, maybe. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
Yeah,
because it'll be long. It'll be long. So yeah, I'll talk about my week right now, but I'll touch a bit on other things because I started a new job. So that's what I've been doing this week. It's the exact same job I had before, but it's in a different nursing home. Basically, I'm also supervising a lot more at this place. So it's more duties, more responsibilities. I'm just learning. I have to learn all the residents' names and stuff all over again, but it's nice. They've all been really sweet and understanding. Had a friggin' sinus infection the whole time, right starting. So I had to take breaks and go in the bathroom and do whatever I needed to do. It was ridiculous, but yeah.
I'm a lot like my active addiction.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I won't explain what happened then because I don't, But yeah, so it's been good. I've been trying to just figure out how they run things. It's different than my old place. But other than that, just talking with my grandma a lot. She just actually went into a nursing home herself. So that's pretty nice. Well, it's nice for her. She actually chose to go, which is, I thought was pretty big. I was proud of her for that. And just hanging out with my dog and, keeping busy doing my workouts. And yeah, that is my week.
How's Tika doing?
She's good. Right now, she's under the couch that I'm sitting on. I was going to bring her up here, but yeah, I don't know. She hides under there all day. She hates me, I think.
I met her once,
You never met her.
I did.
I saw her from a window.
Yeah. I think Mark seems to think he met her, but I
did. She seen her in the window, and then I ran up and I said, "Hi, puppy." Anyway,
I do remember you doing that, actually.
Intensify her anxiety attack in the car.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think I probably calmed her down a bit. She could sense my soul. Anyway, Dave, Jared, how was your guys' week?
Jared?
Mine was eventful.
Let's hear about it.
What? I don't even remember. This week.
I know it feels like a blur when you look back and try to think about it sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I did. So yeah. Anyways, Saturday, daughter went to the hospital in an ambulance. So that was, and then they wouldn't let me in the hospital for a bit. So I'm like, oh, what am I doing? So I'm just walking around downtown, and then I was like, at least I could drive there this time. Before I'd probably have been drunk. So that was nice. I felt good about that I was able to drive when I was needed. That was good. But yeah, so she's really sick right now, but on the mend. And I had my first insanely bad panic attack since leaving rehab. When was that? Friday, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. It was, I don't know what happened. We were just in the car, but I started sweating, heart was racing, and then I ripped my shirt off. And then I started saying shit that I don't even know. I blacked out during it. I'm like saying, I don't even know why I'm sober. This is fucking stupid. Blah. Like just saying stupid shit. And then Bree was like, just breathe. Anyway, so I started breathing. Then I was fine. Then I was like, holy shit. So I don't know. It was weird. I don't know what how it happened, but it's good. Before I would be drinking, like have to drink to stop them, and but was able to stop it, and it didn't last very long. So definitely,
It's funny, like sometimes they just come out of nowhere and you have no idea what caused it. And that's what
Yeah.
kind of sucks about it too, is like you don't know when or where it's gonna happen. And it's hard for you and it's hard for the people you're with, but it's good that you were able to, like, you know what to do to stop it now, and you kind of
mhm.
yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, they're scary. Like you don't even,
Yeah.
I felt like I wasn't even myself while I was in that
Yeah.
moment. I was saying things that I don't mean.
Yeah.
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 Thought I was gonna die for sure. Felt like I was gonna die.
I'm glad you're still here, buddy.
Yeah. I hate those. I haven't had one in so long. Oh man. I thought they were gone. Nope.
Do you kind of feel like now that you got the first one out of the way, do you feel like a bit I don't know, more confident that you can handle it sober?
Yeah, but like I don't know, I had this weird when I woke up Friday, I had this weird I don't know if it has something to do with like overworking myself or just like not doing things that I should be doing and kind of slacking. But I felt like shit that morning, and like I was in a bad mood when I woke up, and then it happened. So yeah.
Yeah, I find for me, like if I don't get a lot of sleep, my anxiety is horrible the next day. Like it doesn't help at all. It makes it so much worse. And then say like another day you slept really well the whole night, it's almost like it's not even there. So
Mhm.
yeah, that kind of explains some of it. But
Well, a lot of guests we've had on like talk about the recovery tools, and even having some really good one. Even the guy we had on the other day, he's big into the breathing, but his number one I think was sleep. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I think having that solid like sleep routine is just like the foundation to a successful recovery.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like your foundation of your house, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, exactly.
What's the brick analogy? What's the brick analogy? I forget what that is.
So trigger is what it is.
oh my God.
You know what's that brick analogy again? You guys know it. We heard it in rehab.
Remember that one?
Okay,
I
I'll
gave-
look it up and I'll get back to you on the next one.
Okay.
I gave an analogy of that to you one time. I made
Maybe
it
it
up.
was you.
I made it up. It was like if you're building a brick, and then if you don't have the cement in between, and then eventually it's not going to be the cement in between is like your
It was
it's
you.
like yeah. I don't remember exactly how it went, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, I was. I do remember that. That's where I got that from.
So
But
like,
yeah.
Dave, how was your week, man?
My week was good. I did a little bit of work at that place there. Not a ton. It was like just cutting the grass, kind of like yard trimming. The mosquitoes were so bad. Like I got about 500 bites on my legs, and but just battled through it. And so that was that. And then actually pretty good on the weekend. On Saturday, I helped at my sister's house. Her deck is kind of like back in the deck was whoever built it before she got the house didn't do the foundation properly, so it's kind of like lifting up. So my dad and I and her kind of like had to like jack it up and then cut the joists and stuff. I don't really know what we did, but we did a bunch of work on it for like the whole day. And I found myself like really I really actually had fun doing it, and I never would have previously, because I wouldn't want to waste my time doing that. I would want to be just drinking, or you feel like shit all day. You don't want to go under a deck all day. So I don't know. I found myself like that was kind of cool. Yeah, and then this week it's just been some nice weather, and went for a kayak, and I just found myself pretty grateful that I made that decision to move up to the Sioux, you know. At the time it might have been like, you know, because I was trying to like better myself, like get away from stop drinking so much, like change those habits and move scenery. But now that I'm sober and everything, like I'm super happy. I'm up there like around nature. Saw a bear 3 doors down from my sister's today. That was fun. That was pretty wild. So I talked to it and
What'd you say?
I just said, "Hey," and then and then I looked over. Then I looked over. It had its cubs with her. Hey. And then it walked down, walked down the street, and I like wanted to follow it and went into this bush, and I like drove around and I came back, and then there's a guy there's a common spot I think where like some homeless people maybe hang out, and this guy walks up as I was driving. He walked in front of me. My window was down. He goes, "There's a bear over there." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I just saw it." He's like, "I just chased it up the hill." I'm like, "I don't know if you should be doing that, but." Yeah, so that was that, and yeah, that's kind of been my week. Nothing crazy, but overall, I'd rate it a 8.2.
That's pretty high. That's sweet.
10 or 8.2
out of 26. No, out of 10. Out of 10. Yeah.
You guys want to hear about my week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course we do.
My week's been sweet, man. My dad came out for a visit, so it's been sweet. It's been amazing catching up with him. It's the first time I've seen him since I've been sober. So it's been awesome, man. And it's been able to build our relationship a bit. And I know it's going to be a process. So I kind of put him through a lot. So I don't know, man. I've been really enjoying my time here with him. We went down to Waterton National Park on Saturday. Beautiful spot.
Nice.
Played pickleball yesterday. I don't know if you guys ever played that, but it was a lot of fun. And we played 21s first, and I beat the brakes off him in 21s. But he's pretty competitive too. And,
like you?
Yeah, like me. And I could see pickleball getting pretty competitive between us. So I'm excited to have a couple games this week and see what happens.
Awesome.
Other than that, chaired an NA meeting again, which is sweet. 10 out of 10 recommend doing that.
Wicked.
Passed my first addictions studies course.
Ooh, good job.
And now I got a question for you guys. Really thinking about buying a new bicycle because I want like a cool, sober summer activity. And I'm thinking about pulling the trigger and getting a bike. And,
I would.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely.
We could do summer challenges.
Oh,
I got roller skates.
Ooh, you would probably
Like the old school ones.
With the old school ones with like the
with the 4 and the
double
stop
wheels?
on the front.
There's 4 and then there's like the brake is in the front. I haven't used them yet. I'm so scared, but I'm gonna be okay, I think.
Yeah, that sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
And
Especially for me, like I couldn't even open a freaking door at Newgate, freaking
That's
downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine though. I'll watch. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, yes, you should do that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
and
it.
you can get a basket for your daughter to go on with you.
Yeah, I'm. I don't know. Maybe
He wants to go
not yet. Not yet.
Go mountain in the mountains.
I kind of want like a hybrid, like a city bike, so I don't try to be an idiot with a mountain bike, and just want to be able to cruise around, track my treks on a app or some shit.
Mark mentioned that to me yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to get one as well. So I'm in town today, and I went to 2 shops, and they're freaking closed.
Oh.
So apparently no one opens on a Monday in the Sioux.
Like the Merrickville.
Mm-hmm.
Like Merrickville, yeah.
That's where my wedding's in Merrickville.
Is it?
At Newgate?
That's pretty cool.
No, not at Newgate.
Well, where's
At
it?
the Knox.
Okay.
Where's that?
It's like a venue right on the main strip.
Yeah, I think I know where it is actually.
It's nice.
Did you
It looks
invite
like-
everyone from there?
No, it's small.
Yeah.
I was gonna, no, it's just like family, close family.
Nice.
I haven't seen an invite. Yeah.
Yeah. Must
I
have sent
am-
to my Newfoundland address, but like whatever.
They haven't been sent out yet.
Okay.
So what about save the dates? Nothing. Talk to Newgate and see if you can like you and the groomsmen or whatever can get ready at Newgate and then walk over.
I don't ever want to go there again.
Really?
Well, I go visit. I don't know if I'd want to get
Yeah.
ready there.
It's pretty
Yeah.
fun the second time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit. Touchy subject.
Mm.
Yeah. But you know what I was thinking too? I was saying this to Dave the other day. About like that panic attack and how it was like what 60 seconds to like 2 minutes. But I'd rather do that once a month and have that shitty experience than live the next 60 years feeling that way every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's true. It is. But like they'll probably get less and less and less as time goes on too. Like mine have been a lot worse lately, but it's also because of stress in my life. But it, I'm glad that I'm able to get through them a lot. I don't know. A lot. I don't want to say better, but it's like it's easy. It's not like I'm dwelling on it for so long and I'm just able to move on kind of thing. But
Mhm.
What do we want to get into? We want to get into Nate's episode, or does Alyssa have a topic for us?
Man, guys,
Okay.
I had a great idea earlier.
Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
I went through this book, right? Addiction Recovery Journal.
Yes.
Sweet book. And I wrote down some questions out of it that I like. So can I ask you guys a question and we go around and answer it? It's
yeah,
like a gratitude journal, recovery journal type thing. Okay.
Good.
So the first question is, what makes you proud of yourself when you reflect on the last week? Who wants to start?
I will.
All right, J-Rock.
Being able to be there for my daughter sober when I had to be there. Yeah.
Love that.
Nice.
Alyssa G and Pietro, did you leave us?
Alyssa does not want to answer this question, I guess.
No,
can you please repeat the question?
absolutely.
Okay.
What makes you proud of yourself when you reflect on the last week?
What makes me proud of myself is the fact that I started a new job and I was sick, but I pushed through it and I got there instead of just giving up and staying home and drinking in bed. Yeah. Thank you.
Dave?
I would say, I don't know if it's the answer. What came to my head was actually my sister. I was talking to my sister. I was staying at her place last night, and she just said that she noticed a big difference in me, and she actually brought up the fact, we always talk about the eyes, and she's like, I don't know what it is. It's like I can see in your eyes, and I was like, I didn't want to almost cry, but I was like, because I haven't really talked to them about like how if she's noticed a difference in me, or even my parents, like, I don't know, I haven't really been like, so I don't know, I haven't really talked about it too much like that. So I don't know, that was pretty cool. I felt kind of proud, and just because we've talked about that and people have said that with the eyes and stuff, and I don't really notice I don't know, I don't look at my eyes. I don't really know, but so for me, that was kind of cool. I felt like some of the hard work is kind of like paying off a little bit, and my loved ones are kind of noticing. So yeah.
Love
Mark?
it.
Mark,
Yeah.
thanks.
I don't know. I wrote down the question. I didn't even think about it. I just thought it was a sweet question. I don't know, man. I think I'm just proud of really how much different my life is right now than it was a year ago. And like, I'm just doing things daily that make it that way, I guess, like the consistency that's in my life and like my routine and going back to school. I'm proud of my daughter and just proud of myself for being a father. And, you know, I'm proud of myself for working on all the relationships in my life. That's all I think.
That's awesome.
I got 2 more questions, actually, if you guys don't mind.
No.
Yeah.
This one's a bit deep. I'm going to ask it because what about addiction did you love? What other activities can give you the same benefits in a healthy way? That's a tough question. Hey,
I guess like not having to think or like the numbing feeling, I guess. But for me, it's like, I think it's exercising and it honestly takes away my anxiety like completely when I do it. And then I don't, like if I have anxiety, I think way too much, way more than I need to. And then once I do a workout, it's like, why were you thinking that? It doesn't even make sense. It's like, it just fixes everything almost. It's like, that was kind of like my thing. And then if I stop exercising, I'm like, you need to go back because you're going to end up back in like this weird place, you know? So for me, that's something that is not similar, but it helps me not to feel like all the pressure of the anxiety and all the pain and stuff, like how drinking used to do to me.
I think I got a good answer for this one.
Go ahead.
Because like originally I was like the numbing thing, right?
Mhm.
Because like I used a lot like just to not feel, but like the thought of that now kind of like fucking I don't get it at all because like I can't imagine wanting to go through life right now and wanting to be numb when like now you're able to experience those like great emotions. Do you know what I'm saying? And before, like when you're using, you don't get to experience like you're numbing yourself, right? So like you're numbing yourself from shitty emotions, but then you don't get to experience the great emotions. So you can't experience one without the other. So like I just can't imagine going through life right now without feeling, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
But so then I reflected a bit more, and I think that like the thing I loved about addiction was the consistency and the root. Like it was always there for you. But like you can just form consistency in pretty much any aspect of your life. Like wake up and start a routine. It doesn't have to be waking up and doing blow, right?
Yeah.
To me.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
The first part was kind of cool because it's like an answer in itself, right? Like, like being not using, now you're kind of present with your feelings, and so that's how you pass. You don't really have to substitute with anything. It's just you're living your life now, and you're so it's kind of like that was kind of cool. That was kind of a cool answer. I like that.
Yeah.
I would kind of say the similar, like using it as a crutch all the time, using it for, you know, if you're having a shitty day or celebrating or whatever, right? Passing time, boredom, like just every reason to you know, to drink. And then really just you just replace that with kind of like you guys have said, you know, stressed and stuff like that. You know, working out, doing, staying active. Yeah. Work on having a sober sauna. Oh,
sauna guy, hey?
So jealous.
Jared, what's your answer? Jared?
What do I miss about it?
I'll rephrase it for you.
Okay.
What about addiction did you love? What
Okay.
other activities can give you these same benefits in a healthy way?
What do I love about it? I loved the feeling of being confident and the feeling of having like no social anxiety while I was drinking, or what else did I love about it? I loved it all, really. Like how it made me feel. But now I just like to challenge when I'm in like a bad mood. I like to challenge myself to try to figure out how to fix that rather than just get rid of it quick. So I don't know. I've been starting to exercise, go on the treadmill, do some weights again, which is nice. I feel like when I do that, I feel like I drank kind of thing, like that same type of feeling. I guess I just loved the feeling of something different.
That's a sweet answer.
Yeah.
I was kind of hesitant to ask that question because, like, when you think about it, like, you do kind of, I guess, glamorize it when you think about like what you loved about it. But I also think it's kind of important to have that conversation for like people who, you know, are still, you know, they're in recovery, and it's okay to feel those things, right? Like, it's okay to like look back and be like, you know what, there were things, it was there for me or whatever. But it obviously gets to a point where it's fucking ruining your life, right?
Yeah, I think too, when you think about how much you, or like what you loved about it, I think the bad things outweigh the things that you love like times a million. So I think it's always good to talk about it, and then you get thinking about it, and then it's always keep her fresh in your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I liked that question. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's good. Where'd you get this book from?
Oh, that is available on Amazon. It's incredible. I reached out to the author on Instagram and thanked her for the book. Told her.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that the one Brandon told us about?
Brandon has it as well. He actually, like, I ordered it after he came on.
Is that the journal?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I ordered it and I have not opened it. I'm not gonna
Well, you just did open it, really. You just that's what you can expect.
You opened it for me to start the process.
I'll hand you the pen, buddy, but you got to write the answer.
You have one more?
I do.
Can I say something really fast? Okay, so I never liked journaling very much, but now I've been doing like voice notes on my phone instead, and I like that. I sound like a crazy person. I go like back and listen. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But anyway,
that's a good idea.
That reminds me of Suits, Ari Gold, when he has his recorder.
Lewis? Lewis,
sorry, Ari Gold's entourage. Yeah, Lewis Litt.
Man, Ari Gold's one of my favorite characters from anything.
Oh yeah, he's money.
Speaking of Lewis Litt, when I like back when Suits first came out, I'd always, when I'd get drunk, I'd always be like, "Let's get Lewis Litt," just like an idiot.
On that, did you guys ever like? So I watched Suits probably like I'd often watch it when I was drinking, and I know it's probably that whole like whatever mental thing where you want to like remember those times or whatever. And so I probably watched it like 7 times through that whole season.
Me too.
Did you guys do that a lot? Like rewatch things, but now that you're sober, you don't really do stuff like that. Like you don't rewatch episodes and stuff. I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't like watching things that I used to watch when I was in that addiction phase.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of it, and I can't watch it. But I think it's getting better though. Like now if it comes on, I'm like, okay, on Netflix, like it's fine. But at first I'm like, nope, get that off. Like I can't look at that. Yeah. But
there's some things I still like to watch again, but I just mean like I don't.
Yeah.
I'm up for watching new things. Was before I just default to like, I'm just gonna put Suits on. It's what I know. And stay here and watch a whole season of it. You know, like
yeah. Well, man, I've watched The Office like I'd say 20 plus times. So
I think everyone has.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you got to. Man, there are certain things. I was hesitant to share this, but I will. There are certain things that I watch, and then it'll be like instant flashback to what I was doing when I was watching it, and it like horrifies me because I was like in like deep psychosis, like just being a gremlin in my house, just having the TV on, just being like instantly I like get an overwhelming feeling where I'm like, this is horrible, and I turn off the TV to this day.
Yeah.
It happened the last time the PGA Tour came out.
We're not laughing at you, but it's
now you can watch the new Live tour now, and you'll never get those flashbacks.
I don't know, man. I freaked the fuck out, and I just like shut off the TV. And that was like dead sober. I was just like, nope, can't fucking do this. Turned it up. And it was horrifying, which is pretty crazy. Now that you think about it.
No, it's not crazy.
It's a bit burnt.
It's
You know,
trigger.
okay, I used it, but we shouldn't use that word anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's that last question you got?
What advice would you give to someone who is about to relapse?
Oh my God.
All right, that's a tough question.
I don't know. This has happened. Like, this is like actually happened to me within the last like month, where I've tried to give advice and it doesn't work. So keep coming back. That's a hard one because I've just, you know, but I think, play the tape through, teach them that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, just got to do it for yourself. If I feel like people will go into recovery when they're really ready to do it. Like if they're just doing it to try to do it for other people, then I feel like because I tried to do that too, tried to like get sober for others, not for myself. And I found the best way to get sober was when I actually wanted it myself, right? So that's a hard question because I don't know the answer, or I don't have any advice really. Like I tried and it didn't work, so I'm not too sure. I guess I'll be searching for that one.
I think it really depends on where that person's at too, right? Like, is that person asking for advice and help because they actually want some advice and like, you know, want to be talked off that ledge, or you kind of like push the advice on them, right? Maybe the relapse is something they need to go through to have themselves have some longevity and sobriety later on, right? Maybe they only lapse for a day and then, you know, but then they're sober for the rest of their life. I don't know, but I think like Jared said, play the tape through, offer to be there for support, I think like is maybe the biggest thing too. Like, you know,
like the thing is too with that, you can't let it affect your, like how selfishly it sounds, you can't let it affect your own recovery, right?
No. Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah.
So I think it's tough.
Yeah, I think it's super tough.
Yeah.
And like
I think I'd probably ask them like, can you tell me like, I'd probably just ask them questions, maybe like, can you tell me some things about being sober that you're proud of? Like try to kind of not distract them, but get them to talk about the positive things that have happened since being sober. And then maybe like by the time they're done talking about it, maybe they're over that, you know, it was maybe just a 1 minute thing. Just kind of be there and talk to them.
Maybe they have no one to talk to, so that's all they really need to. I don't know, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Mark?
Shit, man, I think people ultimately like make up their own minds, but you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna like be able to tell someone not to do it, but you could remind them. And I like the quote, your worst day sober is better than your best day using. Right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So like think about that, like getting, you know, using's not going to help at all. No matter what you're going through, it's not going to do. And like it's not going to be better. Right? It's not going to be better this time. It's going to be shittier.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it'd probably be worse.
Hit them with those two facts and then be like, do with that as you will.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, always here. But shit, man, I don't know. That's a tough question.
Yeah. And it depends too, like who the person is and their relationship with you too. It's hard too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors to it, but I guess, Yeah,
I agree.
Right.
So anyway, did you guys like my 3-question surprise today?
Yeah.
We should do that more often.
Okay. I was hoping it was going to be a success.
The old 3-question surprise. I like it.
Yes.
And Alyssa, you should come on more often. This was a good
I
episode.
would love to. It made my day. I was looking forward to it all day.
Awesome.
We gotta.
I watch your episodes all the time at home. I know I'm a loser. No, I'm not.
Whoa.
I know, no, because you're laughing at me like I watch
Oh,
them over and over. 'Cause it's
whoa.
You guys make me laugh.
I appreciate it.
Not
That's
that. I'm laughing. I'm saying a loser because Mark looked at me like, well, you watch us all the time. Like,
No, we're gonna
I
cut
said
that part
stop.
out.
Stop it. I was taking the compliment.
Alyssa knows how Mark can get passive aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Jared.
Right there.
Yes, I would love to. You guys just tell me and I will be here for sure.
The only reason I say that passive aggressive thing is because of that one day in Newgate. Who was it? I forget the counselor. Starts with a C.
Sam.
Called you out on it.
Oh.
No, was it Sam?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Charlotte,
Charlotte.
are we allowed to say these things or?
Well, I mean, there's a bit. Yeah, I don't see why not. They're on their website.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, fellas, I gotta get going because
Okay, yeah.
Your world, we're just living
You
in
were
it.
gonna say a story and then you decided you're gonna go.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting peeked at through the
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
probably
Your
like
your manager's talking to you.
yeah, could you imagine?
Yeah.
That'll be the day.
All right. Well, three of us will talk about Narcan Nate without you.
Oh, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, we just recorded this episode. We dropped it on Thursday. Sweet episode.
Okay, give me. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Man, you hear about the guy that evaporated?
What?
You hear about the guy that evaporated?
No.
He'll be missed.
Hey, what's the number one cause for dry skin?
What?
Towels.
Let's go. I like that one. Whew. Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, do you
So we
want
just had Narcan Nate on. Nate Smitty. One of my friends reached out to me and was like, "This guy is Yellow Wolf." I don't know if you guys know the rapper Yellow Wolf.
Yeah.
Identical. They're like mannerisms, just like him. Anyway,
He was
sweet dude.
funny.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Yeah, he was good. I liked him.
I like what he does in the community and shit too, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Mhm.
You know that though in Ontario the Narcan is free, right?
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. With
checked
your
with my
health
mother
card.
who's a nurse before saying this, so I wanted
Yeah.
to be accurate.
with your health card though, right?
Maybe, yeah. I'm not sure. Shoppers Drug Mart for sure, and Public Health, you can go and get it from them.
So if you're in Ontario,
No.
go get a Narcan kit
Mhm.
because you could potentially save a life.
Yes.
I seen it save someone's life the other day, and it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I looked up like the difference between the nasal one and the injection.
Yes.
So it says there's a very, very long word. Okay. So it's pharmacokinetics. So it like it can like the one in the nasal is that it works like that. Shut up. I know it's a weird word, but it determines like how much of the drug is in your body and how much of the Narcan to give. But the injection just gives like straight that amount, like one amount. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then there's three needles of the same amount. So if they are not responsive from the first one, you go to the second one and then the third one.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
So pretty cool.
Yeah, I found with Nate episode, I thought his story was really cool, but for me, it was like super educational because I don't know a lot about that, area of his expertise.
Yeah.
So I just enjoyed like sitting back and listening and trying to get educated a little bit on it. It was really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know a
that-
lot about like. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, Nate hustles Narcan. And say
Yeah.
like I couldn't imagine how many lives he's saved with his distribution. It's probably amazing.
Yeah.
He's
I hope his van gets up and on the go too, because like he's doing a lot of wound care and stuff too for, you know, in like homeless communities.
Yeah.
Right. So like care that would take like, you know, you'd have to go to the hospital for all day to get it like looked at, right? You know, it's probably not like an emergency, but he's going out and like doing up people's wounds that are on their like feet or whatever. I think that's super sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like he sends them to people that can afford it and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's ridiculous that you have to pay for it, to be honest, but
yeah,
it's the same price as an EpiPen, which another thing that I asked my mom about. She's allergic to nuts. She has an EpiPen. She has to have, I think, like 3 at a time. What? I know. I know when to just ignore him now. I can see it, and I'm like, just gonna keep talking.
man, I'm so, oh my God, I gotta tell you guys about an immature moment. I like, okay, so
He's allergic to nuts. Oh my God.
yeah. So I'm in an NA meeting and this guy, he just like, okay, I'm gonna read from the big book now. It's page 69. I like burst out laughing.
Oh my God.
Like, and I don't know why, just like so immature of me. And then like the girl next to me is like, why are you laughing? I was like,
You know, you did that to me too, and now I think like that all the time.
yeah. And then she's like, are you laughing because he said 69?
Wow.
Hey, Mark,
Wow.
do you remember when we had, well, I won't spoil it too much, but we just had a guest on and he talked about doing drugs and it keeps your maturity doesn't mature.
Oh yeah, like because you
Like-
started
Doesn't
so
let your
young,
maturity level increase.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So maybe that's your maturity levels just slowly increase.
Oh
wow.
shit.
I think
maybe
it has more to do with like a male gender thing that we don't mature until we're like 69 or so.
I don't think it ever happens. Yeah, exactly. See?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm immature. Bree tells me every single day.
But honestly, why would you want to be like boring and just be like, oh, I'm an old man, I'm just gonna sit here? Like,
yeah.
It's more fun to be.
To be honest, if I don't, the day that I don't find someone saying 69 out loud funny, just fucking kill me. It's hilarious. I don't think it has anything to do with my maturity. It's just like I don't know. I can't imagine just I don't know. I just find it really funny. I don't know.
It's like when you're in grade 4 learning about sex ed and the teacher's like saying boobies or something and you're just looking at your friends laughing.
No, that's immature, Jared.
I was lucky because my mom showed me like pictures of lots of things when I was maybe 3 because she's a nurse. Lots of things. We won't go into detail. So I wasn't laughing when I was in class. I already saw it all.
Whoa.
Okay.
But there was one day I remember asking her what 69 meant in the car.
Oh God.
Oh, well.
Did she tell you?
She did, yeah. She just took her a minute to kind of figure it out. She was kind of giggling too. She was like, well, what, Mom? She's like, you're like, my cousin had it as her display picture on MSN. The
What?
Little picture.
The letters, like the
just
number 69 or like.
Yeah. And I was like, Mom, why does she have that? She's like, well, we'll just move over it in a minute. But she was laughing so hard.
Bold picture for your cousin.
What?
Bold picture for your cousin to have.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to run. It was so nice seeing you, Alyssa.
You too,
Nice to-
Jared. Have a good night.
Nice to see you guys too.
Oh
And
yeah,
hopefully,
nice to see you too, Jared.
hopefully you guys
It was
Alyssa-
awesome, man. It's not like you put me down like 8 times. It's fine.
What? No, I didn't. Did I?
No, it's
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna be overthinking it all night, and then I'll have to figure out how to not
He's
overthink
just
it.
being him.
I know, I'm just kidding. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, hopefully you can come on again.
Yeah, I will come.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope your daughter feels better soon.
All right, guys.
Oh.
All right. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please reach out and ask for help. Thanks for listening, guys.